Oh, right. That should be it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to another episode of Scotch and Stocks. After a month and a half of staying away, my sister is back from holidays with her boyfriend.
Hi.
All right. So the microphone should be working fine. Everything should be working fine. This is the pre... Remember that it should be in front of your mouth. It is not. No, Bea. Look at my mouth and look at in relation to my mouth. Look at where the microphone is, and no, and you're like this. Right, Bea. You deal with it in editing.
What?
That's absolutely fine. That's I am. Just move it up, and then move it more to this side. No, and now more in front of your face, Bea. No, and now go a little bit down. Hold it. Just stand like you were gonna stand normally. You can delete this off. Should we invite the boys?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Move! Are you ready? You ready? Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. It should be. Yeah. Yeah, they can hear you just fine.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So should I start?
I think so.
So introduce.
You can. Aren't you
I
the?
don't know anything about the topic.
No, you introduce the top. You're gonna ask me the initial questions. You should maybe
No,
ask us like.
What are we gonna talk about today?
In today's episode, we're gonna be discussing CSGO as a game for the future, a game for today, a game for the past, its evolution, and its opportunities on how to make money while playing some amazing gameplay.
In other words, we're just trying to see how we make money with CSGO.
Yeah, we're pretty much like, we stumbled upon CSGO skins, we put in a little bit of money, now that all the streamers and everybody is playing the game and CS2 is about to come out. Are you excited about the launch of CS2? All right.
I heard about it today, actually.
How?
Today when I was
It's in the menstrual circle, guys.
my adjustment today with chiropractors, and we were talking about CS:GO. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be streaming today. I was like, oh, what's it about? I was like, oh, it's gonna be about CS:GO skins that I know absolutely fucking nothing about.
Don't say fucking. Fucking is bad. This is a PG-13, you know.
So So then he was like, oh yeah, because CSGO 2 comes out soon, right? And I'm like, I don't know anything
Yeah.
about CSGO.
I'm telling you, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Okay, so explain to me what CSGO is, because I've played it a few times, and the last time I played...
So first of all, you must ask, yeah, what is CSGO?
That's just
Yeah. And the answer is, the game is called Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now, it's from the family of Counter-Strike, which is like a Valve game that has come from like a long time ago. It has like a cult following. It's a very old game. Very old game. Oh, I don't know. A long time ago. But I remember going to the cyber cafes in Venezuela.
How long ago was that?
When I was like 12.
How long ago was that?
Like 18 years ago. 18 years ago, you know?
Okay.
So like the first Counter-Strike, you know what? Let's research. Research time.
We should. Oh, that would be so cool if we had one of those stream decks where you could put like little songs in it.
You can add it. Post. Then we can do that later.
That'd be cool.
So, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is the game that came out, that is out right now, the current holy grail of competitive gaming.
Okay, no, what the first...
Un momentico. Let me finish. Came out the 21st of August of 2012. Sorry, 2012.
So the year that the world was...
Exact. Well, the world ended because this game came out and a lot of people started playing the game.
Right. So their world ended, but their new
Exactly.
world was
Yes. You know, we just migrated our consciousness. You know, it's all about AI now. It's all about AI. Oh, the second mic is not working.
I told you it wasn't working. I knew it.
Oh, because you changed it. You see, you changed it.
I didn't change nothing.
Yeah, now it should be fixed.
Thank you.
You should have done a pre-check. You should have done a pre-check, dude.
I asked you for the pre-check. Yeah, good. Hello? Yeah, good. Cool. Where are we at?
All right. So you're gonna be sounding like shit for the beginning.
What?
So the game. So Counter-Strike Global Offensive came out, right? And I think it was like.
But okay, is that
one second. So it came out on the 21st of August, 2012. Okay. And like this was like a revolutionary game because this divided the player base, right?
When was 9/11?
What?
Because this is about terrorists.
Why do you?
And like.
Okay. I see. I see your train of thought.
What is my train of thought?
9/11 terrorists, Counter-Strike and terrorists. What is the only terrorist event that comes to mind right now? 9/11. Why do I care about 9/11? Because of terrorists. When was 9/11? Like this is. I don't think it has anything to do with it. But let's see. What?
I think
that was like 2001, dude.
Oh, never mind then.
But the thing is, it's like, but that's the thing. This is part of the story. Because I don't know if it's part. I don't know if it has any.
So the first game ever was that one.
No. So this no.
When was the first game?
I don't.
Check. You have internet there.
So November 2000. So before the 9/11 attacks, this game was trying to tell us something.
Family
conspiracy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So what's the gist?
So then all of a sudden, so apparently according to this, right, you have like Counter-Strike, then you have like weird. Counter-Strike 1.6 is not there, which is weird. Right? So you have Counter-Strike, then you have Condition Zero, then you have Source, but then you're gonna have 1.6 so in 2000 you have Counter-Strike, in 2001, 2003 you have 1.6, then 2004 you have Condition Zero, and then you have Source, and then Counter-Strike Online came out in 2008, and then in 2012 we got Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and a bunch of other Counter-Strikes that I do not know and I do not care about. And then 2023, which is apparently this year, is when we're going to be having Counter-Strike 2. right? So this game is from the 2000s. Like there's like 23 years of people, generations have grown up to this game.
So what's the gist of the game?
So this game is simple, right? In its most normal essence, it's a 5v5, police versus bad, like good guys versus bad guys, or Counter Strike, or sorry, what's it called? Terrorist and Counter Strikes, right? Or the Counter Strike team. It's like the team that makes sure that.
Okay.
The police, pretty much the police, right? And it's a 5v5, right? So you have one team that is the terrorist that is trying to bomb a place, and you have the police, which is trying to defend that place from being bombed. Okay? And then you have, potentially in every map, there's 2 places where the bomb can go. 2 like ideal places where the bomb can go, and then the Counter-Strike team has to defend against the terrorists putting the bomb either on one side or the other.
Okay.
So they have to either kill all the terrorists before they plant the bomb, or kill them after and defuse the bomb.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to defuse the bomb. Or they're trying to not get the bomb blown up. And the terrorists are trying to blow up the area.
Okay, so it's a make-believe game.
Not a make-believe. It's a real game. It's a real life.
No, it's not real.
It's real life. Counter-Strike is real life.
So how did it become what it is now? So how did it become such a big game?
So that's the thing. So it started in the 2000s, right? This was like in like cyber cafes. You could play LAN, you could play locally, right? You could have like 5 people versus 5 people in a cyber cafe as long as they were in the same network. And that's how it started. When internet was really bad, like I don't know if you remember dial-up internet, where it was like you had to connect your phone to the computer and then like call someplace in order to connect. This was the thing, right? Because you were looking for games that you could play with other people in the same area, and you had to this is where the LAN parties happen, right? Where it was like you would do a LAN party, and the LAN parties, it was like everybody would be doing their computers and everybody would connect to the network, and then all of a sudden you would play 5v5. Mm-hmm. Right? And obviously now there's all different kinds of modes. There's 2v2, 5v5, there's like I think it's 12 versus 12,
So what I don't understand is what draws people,
because it's competitive. It's a competitive shooter. It's a first person shooter that has a lot of skill and a lot of like intricacies, that it's almost like I would call it almost chess, like real life first person shooter chess.
Okay, except it's not single player.
It's not single player, it's multiplayer. So it's like you depend on your team. Like you can be the best fragger, which is like a fragger is somebody that kills people in the game. You can be the best killer, but there's still 5 other guys pointing the gun at you, and you might kill 1 or 2, but then there's 3 other guys shooting their guns at you. You're kind of you're kind of done. So you have to work in teams. So there's a lot of team involvement, and there's all these different things, intricacies within the game. Like, should we throw like grenades or smokes to kind of block off this part of the map so we can take over this way, because we know that there's only going to be two policemen over there. So let's just go over there, all of us together really quickly, rush B or XYZ. There's so many different strategies. No game of Counter-Strike is the same.
So what is for example, is it mainly men that are playing? Is it old people?
Everyone.
Young people?
Everyone. Like there is like young people, there's old people, there is everyone. Usually, this game is supposed to be, I think it's like 18 plus. You gotta be 18.
Okay.
To play, but people don't care.
Yeah. But I guess what is the division in terms of like statistic? Nico, stop. What in terms of statistics? What's the ratio of men to women and age groups?
I don't know.
You have an internet right in front of you. Check.
I don't know.
Because it's just such a big game.
So that is a question that you're asking?
Yeah, I did. That is a question I asked.
Where are
what type of people play this game? Is it dudes, girls?
So it's
young,
mostly,
old?
I would say it's mostly guys, but you definitely have girls playing the game, because it's becoming the sports of the new generation.
But okay, how many times that you've been playing have you seen girls during this play? Because I feel like it's a very guy-ish game.
My girlfriend plays this game.
I know, but that's the only female I've ever heard playing this game.
No, I've played, like in our Discord we have many different girls that play the game. Like it's not the norm though. I have not like whenever there is a girl in the game, everybody like starts simping. And it's like, oh my god, and then when the girl doesn't pay attention, they go into like red pill sort of like mentality. Go to the kitchen. Your job should be to cook me a sandwich. Blah blah blah. And they like it's a super toxic community.
Right. So, considering that you just said that it's super toxic and super competitive, aside from the competitive, there has to be something that calls people to this game, and I really don't understand what that thing is.
It's we've grown up with it. You know, it's like it's almost like a game that we've grown up with, and it takes such skills, such like commitment. You know, it's like when you're playing a game, it's an hour-long game. You know, it's like you're going in and you're gonna play the game with this random guys, and you have to make it work with this 5 random people that half the time don't have mics. It's just some people play it for fun. For example, Carlota only plays deathmatch, which is just like grab a gun and shoot people in the head. But there's people like me that like to play competitive, and then we go in and it's like, okay, we're serious, we're try-harding, we're trying to beat the other team, you know? They're really like, a lot of people play it just to relax, a lot of people play the game modes because they're fun, you have different guns and you can shoot different people, like, and it's just like you play online and whatever.
So how, on the average, how much does the normal like player tend to play this game on a day-to-day basis?
That's hard to say.
Like, for example, if somebody that's like very into it, and
like if you're very into it, you can be playing a lot, you know. It's like, but like I can tell you how many hours I have over 1,400 hours.
Okay,
it's like $14,000 at minimum wage, and I playing this game, and it's like I don't play a lot. I don't consider that I play Counter-Strike a lot, you know. So it depends. A lot of people play 1 or 2 games a night. Depends on how much really free time you got, you know.
So from your own experience, right, what would you say is the thing that keeps making you come back to it?
It's the competitive aspect of it, right? And it's the fact that it's like you can always improve and get better at the game, and it's actually mentally challenging, right?
So do you feel like it gives you some sort of purpose?
No, because it's fun, right? Like it's like why do people play games? Just to blow off some steam, right? And it's like this is just a different way of blowing off some steam, right? Like, why do I play Counter-Strike? Is because like most of the time I go in my Discord or I go into my chat with my friends, and it's like, hey, you guys want to play? And we have enough people to make a team, and then we go in, and it's how we keep like friendships and relationships, and it's just another hobby.
So
you know?
in other words, you're talking about a sense of community within the game.
Of course. But
would you say that the community is bigger than the game in itself, or like thinking about what's making the game playable and what draws you to it?
Like the thing is it's different. It's difficult to say because they like I'm not part of the big community, like of the big community, because like there are weird communities that use CSGO as a method of, it's just a place to meet. You know, it's like before people used to meet in the plaza, sort of thing, in the central city town or in the town hall or whatever. Now they just meet in this different game, and like it's people that have the same interest, which in this case is just the shooter. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like you meet people this way, you can talk to them with a microphone, you make friends, you know. It's like I've met some of my like really good friends playing this game, just randomly match, and then all of a sudden I'll add you, and then I have you as a friend, and then we play together, and I haven't met these guys ever in my life, but I have friends in Barcelona, I have friends in Madrid, I have friends in all of that.
So you would say that this game is actually quite useful for people that are wanting to kind of make friendships but are too afraid to go out and socialize, in that sense?
No, because like most of the people that play this game with me have lives outside. This is not like, it's not like this is good for people. No, it's just another avenue, you know. It's a hobby. So then I think you're focusing on the wrong thing.
No, but then like what is, in the mass spec of things, like why is it so big?
It's so big because the community has grown exponentially, right? Like I think if we have a look at, for example, here, let me show you something.
Because there's some esports in regards to this. Yeah. And there's like big awards that come along with it as well.
So it's like, if you see, it's like the game like has grown. So that's the concurrent, like the average. I think that's the average amount of players that graph shows, right? And you can see that like in 2012 it was like 27,000 people that were playing, that were that were playing the game, right?
Right.
27,000 people, and all of a sudden like the community has grown. So right, the community has grown from 27,000 people playing this game all of a sudden to like, I think like in March May was like the biggest peak, and it was like 1.1 million players daily.
Right.
Individual players playing this game. You know, that was the average.
And what was the average hours? Does that tell you the average hours played?
No.
Because like, I just want to know the extreme of it. Because obviously, it
depends. The thing is, like, it depends on the person and the people. It depends too much, right? Like, you cannot get those statistics because those are for Steam, right? Like, it's very difficult to get like how many people are playing within. Yeah, like you would have to go into like a level of research that you're not gonna get in like in this, right? So it's like this is just like the average player base, you know, the peak players, right? So it's like the most players it had at one point was 1.8 million players playing at the same time.
Okay.
So there's infrastructure, there's servers, there's like enough things that Steam and Valve have created to allow for 1.8 million people to be doing the same activity together. Imagine imagine that many people in a single place, you know?
Yeah.
Like the insanity of that, you know? It's like a stadium, 60,000 people.
Yeah.
This is 20 times that, you know what I mean? 30 times that.
So what was the thing that made you first get into it? Like, yeah,
it was friends, right? Like, all of a sudden, it's like a friend is just like, hey, do you guys want to play some Counter-Strike? And it's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll download it. And then all of a sudden, you play a couple of games, and then you're like, oh, this game is fun. This game is interesting.
Is it fun because of the game or because of the people that you play with?
It's both. Because I play alone. I don't need friends to play with. Sometimes
but at the beginning,
I mean,
at the beginning.
No, at the beginning it's good because like at the beginning you know nothing about the game, right? Like there are so many like, oh, should you go A? Should you go B? Should you buy which gun should you buy?
So what's the
which grenade should you buy? When should you throw the grenade? How should you throw the grenade?
Talk me through the journey of you learning the game and the experiences that
like for me it was like I would play every now and then when my friends wanted to play, and then all of a sudden I started streaming, and then I picked up the game more, and I picked up the game more religiously because I wanted to be better, and and then I actually started studying the game, because that's the thing with many different games in like online stuff. It's like you actually have to do research on how to become better. Watch professionals, people that are like devoting their lives to this, that spend like 6, 8, 12 hours a day playing this game. Wow, the audacity. You're supposed to be working.
I apologize.
But you know, and it's like that's like you have to start learning, and you have to, you know, it's like learning a skill. Yeah. It's learning a skill. It's like not only to like learn how to play, learn how to use the guns, learn how to use the grenades, learn how to use all of that stuff. It's like, okay, learning how to move the character.
So why do you want to become better? I understand, like, okay,
because it's like you have this competitive drive. Everybody has this competitive drive, and it's like, yeah, I want to shit on the other people. Shitting on other people is fun.
Do you feel like it brings you status though? Do it makes you feel better?
No, it doesn't bring it. Yeah, of course, 100%. Or at least, or even like when I walk in and I have a higher rank than my teammates, I am better than them. I don't care if they're better. The moment, like, I don't care. Like, you can show me stats, but when my rank is better than yours, I am better than you. Simple.
Okay, so it feels like a lot of the deeper meanings behind as to why people are playing this game has a lot to do with the community aspect.
There is. But the thing is like,
alongside with the what's that called, the status aspect of it and the status that it brings with it, right? Am I incorrect in saying that?
This was it's like there are so many different aspects. Every person has an individual interest on why they play, like they enjoy. There are people that even just buy skins and don't even play the game.
You need to explain to me.
So
what is skins?
So okay, let me just show you. Before we go into that, let me just show you this, right? So it's like,
if you click on YouTube, we might get banned, the video taken down.
It'll be quick.
It'll be quick. The video's 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show you like a random part. This is a match. There were like 300,000 people watching this match. Probably I can be like, I don't even know. because it was like empowering.
Shush's luck is monstrous for Heroic to get to space and let them seesaw between the sides. Finally, we have a round win after.
It's like, but like the level of like the shows. It's like this is like the esports of it. Like the amount of people that are there. Like. You know, it's like this is starting to become what like football, like this. You know, like football could be, or like it's all of a sudden it's just like a new sport that people are following, like rallying behind because they've grown up with it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find the.
They are shutting Heroic out of every clutch in this series. We have had no success with Heroic. Oh, missed! Now the feet Vitality! Not missing a beat!
It's like here, for example, like here.
So how long do these people train for this?
Oh, lifetimes. Like an NBA player spends the same amount of time as this guy's, or this guy's spending the same amount as an NBA player playing the game. The moment they're 13, they're still playing this game. 12, 13, they gotta start. You know, it's like this is so competitive. So many people are trying to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's extreme competition. It's next level.
All right. So okay, so you mentioned something about CSGO. So how does that translate? So the topic that we wanted to get to. The actual topic that we wanted to get to was the whole making money out of this, because obviously there's a lot of money involved in the making of this game, in the production of this game, with all the people involved in the game, within the community, right? And I know that people get paid for leveling up people's accounts.
Yeah, there's so many different ways. Yeah.
So
the CSGO economy, you know?
Yeah, so in terms of the economy, how does that work in CSGO?
So
right?
in CSGO,
and I mean more so gameplay wise, like where does money come into it?
So in terms of the game itself, you don't make money from the game itself. You make money from skins. And skins is just
No, I mean like I want you to tell me in the game.
Okay.
Do you pay for it once and then that's it?
For what?
Do you pay for the game once and then you get to play it and then that's it?
So,
is it a subscription?
So it changed. So before the game used to be free, and you had to level it up to become a Prime member.
Right.
To become a Prime member, it just allows you to play with other Prime people, which means that it's usually people that pay for accounts because this game has a big problem with cheating.
Right.
Right. So.
What do you mean cheating?
Cheating, like hacking.
Oh, right. Okay.
You hack to you just click the mouse and you kill people.
Right. Okay, I see. Okay.
Stupid shit. Stupid people. And they do these things, right? So then the question is just like, how do you get out of that? And it's like, if you pay for Prime, right now it's a pay thing, so you gotta pay. You can use the game, you can use every single aspect of the game, but you're gonna play with people that play for free. And if you want to take the game a little bit more seriously, then you should pay for Prime, because Prime it gives you in-game drops that actually have some real monetary value.
What's in-game drop?
So every time you level up, you get a drop, a case.
Okay, you need to explain this from the origin, because I don't know what a case is. I don't know what drop is. I don't know what that.
Okay.
So you need to explain this. And
so the way that Valve and Steam make money from this game is through the selling of cases and the selling of keys to open those cases in order to get skins. Okay.
So I don't know what any of them are.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you. Right. So cases get dropped in game. So whenever you finish a game and you level up, you get a case dropped to you.
Like a suitcase.
Almost like a weapons case. It's just a case that has a weapon inside, but you gotta pay.
So it's like you get a gift, in other words, for leveling up.
Yes and no. You sort of get a gift, but you don't get a gift because you gotta pay in order to open the gift.
Okay.
right? So, okay, let me show you.
So you're only spending money for the gifts that for
You don't
leveling
have
up.
to spend money. You don't have to spend money. After you pay the $15 initial dollars, you pay $15 initial dollars to become a Prime member.
Every month?
One time.
One time.
And then you become a Prime member. And then that allows you to get drops in the game.
Okay.
Okay? And then... No, that's not it. And then you get cases. Right? Cases like this one. Right? It's like you get a case like that, and you see how it has a padlock
Yeah.
over there? And then you could, when you open that padlock, you're gonna buy the key for, usually it's around $3.50. And then
Okay.
you can open that, and then you get a chance of getting any of those skins, which is just like decorations for your gun.
And that's the only thing you can buy in the game.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, you can buy the skins. There is like a real market. There is like a real stock market for CSGO skins.
So skins refers to a pretty decoration on your gun
That's it. Exactly.
that you can't even really see in the game.
You can. You see the gun. Like, the only thing you see in the game is the gun.
But other people can't see your gun.
Yes, they can. Because you're playing with other people.
Okay. So why would somebody spend money on this?
Because it's fun, right? Like, let's say, why did you buy those shoes?
Because I need them to walk, please.
Okay, you need that, but you can buy other shoes. Why do they have to be Puma?
They didn't have to be Puma. They were just cheap.
Well,
they last long.
but were they the cheapest?
No, but they
Why
last
did you buy
long.
those glasses? Why didn't you buy
Because I
Dad's
can't
glasses instead of your glasses?
I understand the point that you're trying to make. You're just not making it the best, okay? But like, it's fine.
Well, because you don't have style, it's not my fault.
Essentially, you're saying when you have a hobby, you want to customize it. You
No, but
wanna
it's like
make
it's for example, why do people buy watches? Why do people buy luxury items? Why do people buy? Because they can, and because they want to, and because they spend most of the time here, so they want to look cool.
They personalize it. They
Yeah.
personalize themselves.
So
Okay,
that's what they're selling. So Valve and Steam, the owners of the game, are allowing you to customize your character for yourself and other people to see, the people that you play with.
okay, and this is the only way for them to make real money out of it.
Oh, they're making so much bank.
Why? Or how?
I think because like the amount of people that are only opening cases, I think in the last month it was somewhere in the 20 million cases were opened. 20 million cases times 3.5.
I don't know how much that is.
That's what, 60, 70 million a month? You know what I mean? 70 to 80 million a month, potentially, just on the keys.
Jesus.
Every time you buy and you sell an item on the Steam market, they make 15% commission on any item that gets traded. So if an item is worth $100, they make $15.
What do you mean $100? There's no way that an item's worth $100.
This is where we can potentially play guess the price of the skin.
But okay, so what? Do they add any value in the game? Like, do they make you better?
Nope.
Do they give you skills?
They look cool. They literally look cool. They are custom items. They're literally just to make you look cooler, and that's it.
And is this like the biggest way to make money and see?
Well, the thing is because of the way that the economy is structured, right? Because you got to pay to open these cases. The chances are you're not gonna get an item that's worth a lot of money.
Okay.
Most of the items are worth cents, right? But there are a couple of items that are very rare to get.
So in other words, they're essentially they're making collectibles.
They're making collectibles in a slot machine mechanic
Yeah, in a game that a lot of people play and are passionate about.
And yes, so then for you to be able to access these items, you have two options. Either you open the case or you buy it from the Steam market.
And obviously there's people exploiting that, making a living out of that.
Of course, because there are people that know how the economics work, so they know what the popular items are. They know where you can buy them because there are third-party websites where you can buy items for even cheaper. So they know that, for example, like there is a skin arbitrage. where you buy a skin here, like let's say I buy a skin on here for $100, but on this website it's $115, so I make $15.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So you play around like that. There are a lot of people doing that, right? For example,
how
like
much money could you possibly get out of that? Because I understand how potentially the company in itself would get money out of this, but how could you as an individual?
if you are able to, for example, corner, like there are different ways that you can invest or you can make money with CSGO, right? So for example, one of the easiest ways is just like buy a couple of items that are sort of like rare and then hold them for a while and they're gonna go up in value. Or
okay.
buy some cases that don't drop as often, because there's this thing. So there's a right. So for example, in CS:GO, you have you. All right. So, you paying attention? So in here, for example, you have what is the active drop pool. This are the ones that normally drop. So after you level up, you're very likely gonna get one of these cases, which are worth like $1, 60 cents, $1, 30 cents. Is not worth a lot, but for like pixels in a game, it's worth incredible amounts of money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because this is every time you level up once a week.
Right. Okay.
And then you have what is called the rare cases drop pool, and this is the chances of you getting dropped. This is like 1%. So for every 100 cases that you get, one is going to be super rare.
Right.
And then these ones have higher value. So for example, this one has 63 cents. This one is $22. This one is $2. This one is $1.7. Because the skins and the stuff that's inside those cases is worth more money.
Why?
Because they're rarer. Because, you know, so for example, this case doesn't drop anymore. You know, so for example, for you to get this case, it's really rare because it's like there are no more cases being dropped.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, and this is a very old case. I think in the Steam market, for example, there's only like 600 listings. So you have to buy from a low supply market. Right.
Okay.
And people want to get the items inside. So for example, if you were to go into the Hydra, for example, here you can see it's like if you want the chances of getting a red is extremely high. The chances of getting a gold is really, really high, right? So it's like you have all these different prices and different things, you know? It's like, but normally it's like you'll get like, but you know, it's like you put $22 plus the key, that's $25 to open this case, and you're likely to get something within that's worth like maybe $12 or $5. So you lose 50% to 60%.
Yeah.
Right? So then that's the thing. And then you have like the discontinued cases. These cases are never coming back.
Okay.
There's no way to get them at all. So then these cases go up in value a lot because every time somebody opens a case, it's one less case that ever exists.
Okay.
You know, so this is, you know, it's like rare packets. It's like first edition Pokemon packs or whatever.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right?
Okay,
so it's like that's where it becomes really intricate and stuff.
And you can only get these if you level up.
You can only get this if you level up. Yeah, or you can buy them in the Steam market. You can buy them from other players.
But you can't buy them from the game.
No.
Right.
No. The only one you can buy from the game is this one. And it's like people are upset about it.
Why?
Because that breaks from the mechanics of the game, right? So because the thing is like, for example, like let's say I buy 10,000, let's say I buy the 600 cases that are in the market for this, you know, it's like, let's say there's only 600 cases and I buy them all. I dictate the price.
Right.
So I can say, oh, it's $50 a case. You want to open this one? It's $50.
Right. Okay. I get it. Okay.
And then people can take the chance or not take the chance, you know? So, but then the thing is like, if you can buy them from Steam directly, then you can just buy in unlimited amounts because they can make as many cases as they really want to.
Right. Okay.
But they're just they have made it in such a way that they are curtailing the supply of these cases. They are purposely limiting the supply of the cases.
Do you feel like it's a lot of the fascination with CS:GO has to do with these cases though then?
A lot. I think the skins have brought a lot of interest to the game. Like there's this
it seems like
community.
such a superficial thing that wouldn't.
No, because people play the game already.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like, why do people buy Supreme? Right? Like, what is the value of a brand? The value of a brand is the price between what the item really cost and you can charge if it didn't have any markings whatsoever. Right? The normal price, for example, a cap, like let's say a cap costs you $5 to do, right? And then Supreme sells the same cap, but with the word Supreme on it, right? Like let's say the cost is like an additional $1, and they can charge $500 for it. The value of the brand is $500, the total value minus the cost that you could potentially get. So the value of the brand is $495.
Okay.
Right, so in this case is that, right? Like it's CSGO, is the fact that people are playing this game and people want to look cool. And if I have expendable income, then I can spend that because it's like if I have $10,000 and I want a cool knife, for example,
right?
I can buy it. You know what I mean? As long as there is a demand for it and then there's a supply for it, supply and demand meet, and you get the price. Can
you sell the guns as well that you get in this?
You can sell everything. So anything that's a skin you can sell. So, for example, let me take you on a little tour of what's up. Right? So, for example, in this case, you can get these things, right? So you can get blues, which are the most common.
Yeah.
They're worth nothing, pretty much, like 10 cents, 9 cents, And then you can get purples.
Right.
Then you can get pinks. And then you can get reds, and reds are really rare. And then you can get golds, and golds are extremely rare.
But there's no gold there.
I will show you. So we go to CSGO Stash. These are all different third-party websites that show you this information because it's so popular. Right, so if we go into the golds, for example, this case gives you access to the golds, which is like gloves. Because when you're playing CS, right?
Right.
This is what you see in the game.
It just seems like such a small detail that you can't really see on other people.
No, but the thing is like you can see, like not on other people, but you can see it yourself, And it's like everybody has the normal gun, but you have the cool gun. You know what I mean? And when other people die, they see what you see. Right? So then they become you, and then they see your cool gun in your arms.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds so dumb to me.
It is. The thing is it is, but there are people that are spending hours and have money to spend in these games, and they just decide to do so. Any other questions you got before we play our game?
I do. So you're saying that people are making a living through this? How much money could you realistically make through this? Because you've gone through this and you're like, can I borrow some money so I can get on this? And you're like, this is a lot of work. I don't want to do it anymore.
So that's the thing, though. So there were people that, for example, that jumped in like here, that bought some items when some of the cases were worth 3 cents.
Right.
And that same case right now can be worth $2. So it's like,
I know, but that's what, £1.50? Like
no, but that's the thing. Let's do some math. Return calculator. So for example, let's say I bought in the cases when they were 3 cents back in the day. No case right now is 3 cents, right? So let's look at an investment. All right, this one. So the amount invested and the amount returned. So it's like we paid 0.03 cents.
Yeah.
And we got that right now they're selling, let's say, for $2.50. Right? Let's say you did that in 5 years. Like that's $173,000 that you made every year.
That's percent.
That's percent. And then this is like the real percentage return after all of the investment. So
but then like, what's the total amount? 2.47.
Where? No, you made the difference. So you made $2.47.
That's nothing.
Out of a 3 cent investment. But this is for every case. Now buy 10,000 cases.
I know, but then how would you just buy 10,000 cases? Like, that's so much work.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but you can, because there are buy orders and sell orders in the Steam market. You can just set it up and boom. So that was the thing. There's a YouTuber that bought 10,000 cases for 3 cents.
Right.
Right. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10,000 is 5, right?
Yeah.
So
No, it's 4.
Yeah. So wait, 10,000 at 3 cents is how much? What's 3% of 10,000? 300.
Yeah, 300.
300.
Yeah.
He's put 300, right? And he turned 300 to $25,000. That is the same ROI. So you see, it's like if you had bought in at 3 cents, you'd be you'd be crying out. Like, you put $300 on that, you'd be nuts.
Right. Okay.
Not every item right now is the same, but there are some items that have gone, like,
But right now-
after we
so
do the quiz, like, I don't even know how updated it is, but after we do the quiz, I'm gonna walk you through a couple of crazy ass stories
Okay.
that are like nuts. You know what I mean?
So then this is just based off of the fact that it goes down in terms of interest and then it goes back up.
It does.
That's essentially it. You want to buy when you're essentially
You
it's the
buy
same
low,
thing as the
sell
stock.
high, baby.
That's the stock market.
That is
essentially.
it.
Okay.
It is, but this is it's every market. On every market, you buy low, you sell high. You sell high, you buy low.
Yeah.
Right? What are you doing here? You're trying to buy low, you're trying to sell high.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, CS2 hasn't come out, and the game already touched 1.2 million average concurrent players. When CS2 comes out, which is a brand new game, all of a sudden, like, people from other games are gonna come and check out the game. A bunch of people are gonna come in the game, and they're probably gonna like the new game, and they're gonna want to play it.
Right, and then you're getting more people in.
And then next thing you know, the game blows up. There's a surge in demand, and supply is pretty stagnant. You can't change the supply of it. Boom.
Right.
Prices go
Okay.
up. So that is my strategy for my investment right now, right? It's like, I'm hoping that CS2 comes out, brings another million players, and next thing you know, this blows up through the roof.
Okay.
Turns 5K into 10, 20.
So essentially, you're not making money on each individual case, like on just trading one case. You're making money and trading a bunch of cases.
A bunch of cases, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Essentially, it's penny stocks. Penny stocks for cases.
This is pretty much penny stocks with market capitalizations of different skin collections.
Right.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you want to play the game?
Yes, we can start playing the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, in today's episode, we are gonna be teaching my sister what the real value of CSGO skins, and see if she can guess what prices are crazy, what prices are not crazy, and will she make money?
Yes.
The stakes for this, how much money do you want to make?
Huh?
How much money do you want to make? If you get 15 right,
1,000 pounds.
I will give you
1,000 pounds.
I will give you
I don't ask for much. 1,000 pounds.
I will give you one CSGO skin.
I don't want no.
I'll give you CSGO skins. I'll let you open a case. Well, it's funny. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember the case?
A sticker.
Do you remember the sticker capsule that
That's
we
also
opened?
something we should have mentioned. You can also buy stickers in this game, by the way.
It's Guess so. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember you gave me $10. I still have the $10 in my case. I haven't spent it.
It went up 20.
It's to 30 now.
That's funny.
I know.
But okay, my question is, does it roll the die when you open it, or does it roll the die before when you buy it? Because that determines a lot. It's a behavioral, it's behavioral economics.
I think it's predetermined. I think it's in the code what you get. I think so too. I think so, but I'm not sure.
But I think if people knew that for sure, they wouldn't buy them, because it's actually a psychological phenomena where, like, if you are to ask somebody to bet on the results of a coin, right? So the outcome's the same. You don't know what the coin was upside down. But if you ask them before you roll the coin versus after you roll the coin, most people might not want to bet after you've rolled it.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing. So if that's the case with these cases, any of the fear like it would just fuck
Look,
everything
so
up.
for example, we could let's do
Oh, somebody should definitely do that. If you can hack the code into it and just see if it's predetermined, Nestor,
No, it's not gonna have it.
it could crash the whole market.
So this is how we do it. And that's what you get. And then all of a sudden you get
That's
that.
nothing. That's like 30p.
And then you get that, and then that's what you get. You know, it's like that's what you made. So it's like you lost, right? It's like the value
30p. There we go. It's like 0.25. Come on, that's close enough.
No. This is not the game.
Oh.
This is like case openings. So this is how you open a thing,
Oh, right. Okay.
right? So it's like it's like a slot.
That one's like a pound, like $1. That one's $1. You'll see.
10 cents.
I need to know. You see, that would like determine so much. Like, if you could look into the code and then see if they're predetermined.
No, people don't care. People will still open them.
No, I don't think
yeah.
so. I don't think so.
Because then you're trying to buy, but there's nothing like that's all server backside. So there's nothing you could like. You would have to hack into Steam servers and
Right.
you know.
You cannot hack into the.
So let's play.
Fair.
Guess the price of CSGO skins. This might be outdated. This might be very outdated. Right?
Okay.
So, okay. The driver gloves, raisin red, minimal wear. Gloves.
800.
840.
840.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wrong. It's 170 pounds.
Oh, okay.
$170. The AK-47, the Empress. Field tested.
18.
$18 for the Empress. Field tested. You want to lock in that answer?
Yes.
Right. Let's go.
Nice.
All right. So we're getting a stats rack. Oh,
Why
by
am
the
I
way.
in 18 questions? Oh wait, we've just.
So
got to.
stats rack means that it keeps the number of kills you've had with that gun, which makes it a lot more valuable.
Okay.
All right. And then you have a sawed off the Kraken factory new.
260.
$260. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. It's $30.
Why did you misguide me? You misguided me.
All right.
This is
So
rigged.
this is a knife. This
Oh,
is a
that
knife.
one's expensive. 19,000. 19,000. I said 19,000.
This is religion.
19,000.
Wrong. 775.
Okay.
And then you have a famous Spitfire. You know, like this reminds
7p.
you of
7p.
130.
What the fuck? Oh wait. No.
So this is a StatTrak M9 bayonet. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. StatTrak knives are worth less than non-StatTrak knives.
6,000.
11,000. So this is an AK jet set.
Okay, because it's minimal wear, I'm gonna think it's the same thing as last time because minimalistic things tend to be a little bit more expensive than really complex things. So I'm gonna guess it's 2,600.
No.
Yeah, mamá
130.
huevo.
So the P250 whiteout.
17.
17?
Yeah.
Nope, it's $8.
Ugh.
So the Shadow Daggers black laminate is $2.
620.
620. Wrong. 55. So the Op
I'm being
Dragon
too
Lore.
generous with this money.
The Op Dragon Lore factory new.
30.
Are you sure? You want to lock in that answer?
70.
You want to lock in that answer?
Yeah.
9,000.
What the fuck?
This is one of the rarest skins in the game. The P250 whiteout factory new.
$80. Because last time it was the same. Hey!
There we go.
Bulldozer, just because Simon's bulldozer, I'm gonna say that that's 300.
Correct. It's because it's really rare. So this is a sticker. Remember how you were talking about stickers that you can put in guns?
Katowice.
Yeah.
That's Poland.
Yeah. So sticker time
510.
hold on. Huh?
510.
Correct. This is a Wild Lotus factory new.
120.
7,200.
What? 7.
This is a sticker.
7.
Katowice 2014.
7.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
80. No.
$43,000.
Butterfly knife. 34,000.
Correct. Oh, oh, sorry, I got it wrong. I think they're worth like
28,000 for the Pandora's box.
they are. They're cool.
Yeah. 6,000. No, 6,000.
850.
What's the difference between that one and the other one?
And then I think this is the last one. No, there's 2 more. So this is the sticker heroic 2020.
What's heroic?
A team.
26,000.
26,000. 1 cent. And then you have Op the Prince Factory New.
40.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
3,000.
What the fuck?
So you got 5 out of 20. You have officially failed.
I did the opposite. I got 15 wrong. I thought that was the point.
Lol. So yes, like it's crazy. It's like some of the craziest prices. So for example,
That's absurd. That's so much money. There are people in Africa starving.
there are full countries that can, like in Venezuela, you can make more money farming cases.
Fuck,
I think than
that's messed up.
So for example, a blue gem. Why wouldn't they show me the? That's so funny. They actually don't show me the blue gem.
That is
hilarious.
You see, it's funny because the keys are actually not that expensive, so I wouldn't mind spending £4 on a key.
Well, but that's the thing. The chances are, so if you look at the breakdown, the chances of you getting a blue, something that's worth less than the key, is like 80%.
I'm telling you, that would ruin the whole game. If people knew that they were predetermined, it would ruin the whole game.
No, I don't think they'll care. So, for example, let me show you a blue gem, right? Why are they making this so complicated? I just want to see a blue gem.
Just put blue gem.
This AK-47.
Yeah.
How much money would you pay for this AK-47 in game? Let's say it's minimal wear.
84.
$84. This AK-47 case hardened blue gem. The odds of getting one are in the millions to 1.
And I don't know, like 50,000.
$250,000. $1,000. Billion, trillion, zillions.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's where it gets pretty nutty. You know what I mean? It gets pretty crazy.
The fuck. That's messed up.
And then you have like you have the Titan Hollow. The Titan Hollow, right now it's selling in buff, which is probably like the website to buy it. $92,000.
I don't get it. Why?
Because this is like the first edition stickers that came out for games, and this team no longer exists.
Were they good?
So it's super rare.
Were they good?
I don't know. I don't think so. That's why they don't have that many stickers. I'm not sure. But this is 2014, like 2 years after the game came out, when esports became a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, for example, the capsule. To open it, guess how much?
I don't know.
38,000 to have a chance.
That's
to have a chance to open it.
I just keep the ball. Just keep the ball.
Yeah, insanity.
Yeah. So what else do I need to know about skins then?
So yeah, like it's super interesting because, for example, like I'm using this website. So for example, one of the investments that I did was a butterfly knife, which a butterfly knife just looks really cool.
Right.
And it's like I bought it for 1,800, and right now they're worth 1,900.
What do you mean you bought it by 1,800?
So I paid $1,800.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Is that the money that you asked them?
Yes.
Is it part of my money in there?
Yes. You are a quarter owner of a Butterfly Vanilla.
A quarter? How much money was that I gave you?
We put in 5K.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
That was how much? So how much money you're putting right now? 5K divided by 4 is 1,005, 1,650. It's 1,750.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah. I bought one of these. You're a proud owner of Butterfly Vanilla. It's gonna sell.
Yeah, ugly as fuck.
It's so good though. It is so good. I enjoy the skins while I'm playing. I tell you. Right?
Men are really visual creatures, huh?
And then we bought another investment that is not so good, because this was when I was buying the first knives.
Oh god.
So I bought a Karambit Orban Masked. For 720 pounds, which is like $850, and it's gone down in value $100.
So any money that you made in the other one has been counteracted
Pretty
by
much, yeah.
this one.
Yeah. And this one is going to be really hard to sell
Why?
because I don't know where to sell it for a profit.
Oh god.
So we got that going for us. I'm trying to sell it here for 6,400 yen, and it's right now I'm losing yuan, and there's so much. It's so bad. It was such a bad purchase.
Oh god.
Yeah. So 720 pounds are stuck there in the sexy emporium.
It's too much money. It's too much money, and it's a game, and it doesn't have any real life purpose to it. You can't even stab somebody with it. You could just buy the actual thing in real life
and pay $100. It's funny because that same butterfly knife.
That saddens me. How much is it in real life? How much is it?
Oh, good. I'm not gonna dox myself. So, $20.
It saddens.
Obviously, this one doesn't have an edge, but I wonder how much is a real butterfly knife.
I can guarantee you not that much. Hold up, I'm not. I'm telling mom too.
Look, $25. A CSGO Emerald, which is worth $16,000.
Damn.
You can buy for $20. Real life.
People got too much money. Give it to the poor. Rent it. Like, not rent it. Fucking do something good.
Yeah.
I want a pretty color of digitalized code that I can't even really use in real life. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And I've bought.
I would understand if you got the knife in real life and never used it, and you had it for display and you could hold it and shit. But in this one, you can't even fucking hold it.
You can.
You have a character that holds it.
Yeah. And then
so
you can buy skins.
dumb.
You can buy skins for the character.
It's so dumb.
Check this out. CSGO skin.
People are play. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but it's like, I don't know. Oh, can I have some?
What?
Malta.
Malta. Wait. So let's go. You can buy skins for your character too.
So no.
Check this out.
This upsets me more.
So I spent $46 on this guy that has a cool watch.
I can understand the people more.
You can't see the people. And then let's see. the people, and then you have like some. So for example, some of the guns that I bought. How much would you pay for the Asimov? How much would you pay for this skin?
How much would I pay, or how much would I pay if I was a passionate player? If I was a passionate player, because it looks like a little bit of Big Hero 6 combined with the minions, the yellow orangey guy from the minions. Because of that, I'm having that in my background. I would probably pay 1,800.
No, it's 180.
Sorry, I times that by 10. 180.
And that's because it's a factory new. So you can see, for example, the difference between a minimal wear and a factory new is not much. So let's see.
Just give me the money.
So this is a minimal wear. This is a minimal wear, right? You can see the deterioration as it goes field tested. You see?
Yep.
And it's like factory new just looks a little bit better. A little bit
What
better.
is factory new? What does that mean?
So factory new means it's just the wear of this. So look at the gun. Look at the gun.
What do you mean the wear? It's like a video game.
Look at the gun. Look at the gun. So depending on what range it is.
So red is the cheaper one.
Of course. Well, sometimes. Because sometimes...
So you want it factory new?
It depends. There are some guns. So for example, I'll show you. So if we go to the M4... If we go to the M4 guns, and then we go to the Tooth Fairy... Check this out. Check this out.
That's
right?
cool.
Right?
You can't even see that design on... Don't bullshit.
So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. As it goes more field tested... more things start appearing, you see?
What?
Oh. No, I guess it's not a Tooth Fairy. Here, I'm gonna show you.
The dragon one, the weird thing.
Here, let me show you. Let me look at the op. If we go to the...
Hold up, can I call mom? I
For
want her
what?
to pick me up in 15 minutes.
What?
I need mom to pick me up in 15 minutes before
Why?
she goes to sleep.
Why?
Because I need to get home and sleep, but I'm telling her to pick me up at 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is that one? That one. The color. Aló, mami, ¿me puedes venir a buscar en 15 minutos?
Sí, ya estamos en el Tesco, estamos terminando de comprar y vamos para allá.
¿Qué están comprando? ¿No me quieren comprar un helado?
Están pagando.
Tu padre, no estamos pagando. Tu padre compró helado, pero no sé qué tipo de helado. Yo comprar el set.
Preguntarle, decirle que si está el Häagen-Dazs o el otro.
¿Te puedo pedir algo para que me compres allá?
¿Qué?
Hay unos tomáticos con unas mozzarella.
Este te
Yo te envío una foto.
Oh yeah, it's the Hydra.
Ajá, yo sé cuáles son.
Ya te las envío, ya te envío la foto.
So you see this one, for example, look at the Desert Hydra.
Yeah.
And then at some point when it becomes the scope becomes black.
Right, it does change.
Yeah, so some of them look cooler. Factory, but not all of them. Some of them are meant to look cooler. But for example, you know which one I want to buy?
Which one?
Oof, I like this one so much.
Dale pues, mami. Bendición.
Ok, yo te bendigo.
That's why Dad was calling me. Hello.
This one here. Oh, I like it so much. It looks so sick. Like, look at that. Oof, like it looks so slick. With all the stickers everywhere. I want to buy a minimal wear. But do you see the difference? So for example, if you want to buy it from this place, you can buy it for $940, and in this place you can sell it for $1,200.
But would you sell it for $1,000?
It'll take a long time to sell.
Damn. People got too much money in their hands.
Exactly.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Well, yeah, I like this one. I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot. So I'm probably gonna buy one of these.
Do you play with them?
I do. I have them in my inventory. Because you can hold them while you wait.
We're just funding your.
Yeah, you're buying my.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted some cool skins and I convinced my family. That's the fucking title right there. I wanted some CS guns, so I convinced my family to buy in with me. It's better than fucking Pepe Coin.
What do you mean Pepe Coin?
You don't know what Pepe Coin is?
No idea.
Pepe Coin.
Fuck, Nestor.
Pepe Coin.
You know, I started off this stream being like, you know what? I want to learn more about CSGO. This seems like useful advice and useful knowledge. You know, this seems very wise. And the more we've progressed into this conversation, the more stupid.
Yeah, Pepe Coin, baby. This is the next fucking Bitcoin. Pepe Coin, baby.
That's
look at that
so
shit.
dumb. That's like the Dogo coin.
No. Look at this. Look at this. Market crash. Pepe Coin.
Jesus.
You wanna become a founder or coin holder at Pepe Coin?
How's Quant doing, by the way?
Quant? Trash, probably.
Oh, it's been doing quite bad recently.
Cryptos are doing bad altogether. So that's why. It's like cryptos were doing bad, so I just moved the funds from crypto to that, you know?
Right. You see, right now, oh, it's quite low. I might buy some Quant. I might actually buy some Quant.
You have no money.
I do have some.
Oh, nice. I made money on that trade today. Not much, but I made some. Market recuperated a bit, which is nice. Not great. But it's not ugly.
See what?
Who was having earnings today? All right, we're happy with this?
Yes.
You want to stop it?
Yes, for now. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you feel like we've given you some value and you've learned, hit the subscribe button below.
And take it from Nestor if you want to invest in some CSGO things for your gameplay.
Convince your family to put in money.
Yeah.
Stonks, baby. Stonks.
Wow.
Why risk your money when you can risk your family's money? The more you know.
God.